Good morning, students. In this video, we are going to study about the first chapter of physics, physical quantities and measurement. Let's shall start with the first paragraph. A physical quantity is the quantity that can be measured. Length, area, volume, density, and speed are some examples of physical quantities. To express physical quantities, a magnitude and a unit are required. We will learn about some of the physical quantities in this chapter. In the previous classes, you have learned to measure length and area of a plane figure. Let us recall the concept of area and learn how we can find the area of an irregular figure. So, students, this paragraph shows that physical quantities are all those quantities which can be measured. For examples, length, area, volume, density, and speed. There are some more physical quantities are there which can be explained in your higher classes. In this class, we are going to learn about how we can express the physical quantities. To express the physical quantities, two main things we need: a magnitude and a unit. Magnitude is the thing which can explain the quantity of a material, and a unit will define the nature of that material. So, in previous class we have already learned about measuring length and about to find the area of a plane figure. So, we shall start this chapter by recalling that knowledge from our last class by measuring area and measuring volume. And let's see what all the concepts and content will come under this head. So, measuring area. A plane figure encloses a certain amount of surface on the plane it is drawn on. Or we can say that the amount of surface enclosed by a plane figure is called its area. By its definition, it is clear that what all the area will be enclosed within the fixed boundary, the area covered within that boundary is known as its area. Okay. Now, if we talk about the SI unit of area is meter square. We can use its multiple and some multiple units of area for our convenience. For example, if we have to use the multiple unit of meter square, then we can use kilometer square, and if we have to use some multiple units of area, then we can use centimeter square or millimeter square. Some of the plane figures which can be easily calculated by the using some formulas. For example, a square can be calculated side into side. Area of a rectangular can be calculated by length into breadth, and area of a triangle can be calculated by half into base into height. Just we all know about the size of sides. We can calculate the plane figure's area. Now, if we have to calculate the area of an irregular shape, then in last class we have learned about that how to calculate the area of an irregular shaped plane figure. In this activity is given to explain that how we can calculate the area of an irregular shaped object by using a graph paper method. In this we need material as a graph paper, pencil and a irregular object. Now, on a graph paper we have to place the irregular object, and with the help of the pencil we have to make the outline of that object. Now, the procedure will be followed to calculate the full box of covered with the irregular object, and then calculate the boxes which are covered half or more than half. Left the boxes which are covered less than half, and now add the fully covered boxes and more than half covered boxes and calculate them in an easy way. Now, if we talk about the measuring the volume, when you fill water in a bucket, it occupies a definite shape in the bucket. This space represents the volume of water in that bucket. So, We can say that the total space occupied by any object within the container or within the utensils, then it is called its volume. Now, to measure the volume of solid, the volume of the solid figure is the total amount of space enclosed by it. Each unit of space in a solid figure is taken as a unit cube, or we can say that cubic unit. Instead of counting cubes, you can also apply a formula of calculating the volume of a regular solid formulated by calculating the volume of some regular solids. Now, some formulas are given to calculate the fixed, or we can say that definite shaped solids. For cube, its side cube, and for cuboid, its length into breadth into height. So in book there are some related numericals are given related to with the finding the area and for finding the volume. So in this chapter, up to this only. Thank you.